Hi guys, CJ Pearson here, and today I want to talk about Donald Trump's recent decision to ban refugees from a few countries in the Middle East. Now, I made a video about this yesterday. Essentially, what it was about was the fact that liberals are falsely labeling this as racist or discriminatory, when in all actuality, it's not about race, not about religion, not about any of that, but merely about the safety and well being of the American people. That's really what the order that Donald Trump put in place. Is all about. It's what it it's what it's for the safety of the American people. There are a lot of people who are struggling in the Middle East. We all recognize that. I don't think anyone seeks to remove any attention from that. We've seen what's happened in Aleppo. But at the same time, we also realize that we can't vet all of these individuals who want to come to the country. We don't know if there's going to be a few bad apples within the bunch. And that's why he made the call to not place bets on the lives of the American people. And for some reason, the left is angry at that our president isn't isn't a betting man, but he's someone who relieves and, being sure before he does something like, let more than 100 something thousand refugees come to the country without knowing who they are and where they came from. But the thing is that I've heard a lot of fuss about people from people about this move, and they're calling it a Muslim ban. Honestly, that's not what it is. It's not a Muslim ban. Actually, Donald Trump walked that back during the campaign. He said, no, I've heard the criticism, I've heard what people are saying. That's not what America's about. We don't do religious tests in this country. And he was right to do that. And what he's saying now is that, but if you live in these countries in which ISIS has a stronghold or radical Islam is kind of a prevalent thing in your society, then maybe it's not best for you to come here yet until we figure out the best way to reevaluate how we let you into this country in the best interest of the American people so that the people who live here can stay safe. That's what he's saying. And by the way, he banned this from countries like Iran, a state sponsor of terrorism, Sudan. I don't know if many of you are familiar with the Sudanese crisis or whatever, but it's not the best thing. And the thing is that this isn't discriminatory. This is a precaution to ensure that all the people, all the snowflakes that are complaining about this actually stay alive so that they can continue to complain, continue to moan and groan about Donald Trump doing what's in their best interest. That's all this is about. So guys, before you complain, read up on the issue, read the executive order, and then maybe just go to sleep tonight knowing that you're a lot more safe than you were before. Because I think that's a good thing. It's a good thing for everyone and all of you. And by the way, this is temporary. This is temporary. This is not a permanent ban on refugees. This is, as Mr. Trump said during the campaign. By the way, to everyone pretending like this is something new, you're being completely disingenuous. This didn't just happen. This is something that Donald Trump literally ran on. So I'm confused as to why you're so shocked. But to go back to the point that I was going to make, this is temporary. Once we figure out the best way to allow for these refugees to come to this country, we are going to do that. We're going to do that. And so stop acting like this is racist or discriminatory, and stop being disingenuous to make a political point. Because honestly, at the end of the day, you're falling victim to literally what ISIS wants us to do, to allow our emotions to dictate our policy, and when that happens, we all fail, and some of us even die. So I'm not going to play those games with the lives of the American people, and nor is President Trump. Thank you, that's it for me. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TheCJPearson, and also Instagram at TheCJPearson as well. Thank you, God bless America, and let's do our part to make America great again. Thank you.